Primary could play a huge role in the future of each presidential candidate's campaign. Thanks for joining us here on this primary night. I'm Mike Dardis.
And good evening to you. I'm Cherie Palillo. So we have team coverage for you tonight all across the state of Ohio, from the U.S. Senate to the U.S. House to police and school levies. But first, again, we want to get you those U.S. Senate results tonight.
So it was the three-way Republican race for the U.S. Senate. The Trump-backed Cleveland businessman Bernie Moreno comes out on top. The polls said it would be close. It was not. Moreno, a blowout win over State Senator Matt Dolan, lagging behind almost 20 points there, and Secretary of State Frank LaRose a very distant third. NBC calling that race for Moreno about 8:45 tonight, a little more than an hour after the polls closed across Ohio.
And WLWT News 5's anchor Ashley Kirkland live from Westlake tonight, again outside of Cleveland, where his supporters celebrated tonight. Hi, Ashley. I think I still hear the crowd behind you.
Guys, the music is still going here in Westlake, Ohio. It's a few staffers from Moreno's camp just here celebrating the victory that they had tonight. And for Moreno's camp, this is not just a celebration of beating out the other two candidates. This is really about beating out that old guard Republican status quo that we have seen in politics, according to Moreno's camp. Now Moreno will forge ahead to November, where he'll face incumbent Democratic Senator Sherrod Brown and try to beat him for that seat that's long been held by Sherrod Brown. And Moreno touted his America First agenda, talking about securing the border, making America a more energy dominant nation, and also promising to restore general law and order. Moreno also, of course, thanking President Trump for his unwavering support, for his love of this country, he says. And he also says he wants to see if Senator Sherrod Brown will hold as closely to his party's presumptive presidential nominee, President Joe Biden.
I wear with honor my endorsement of from President Trump. I wear that with a badge of honor. Because under President Trump, this nation was safer, it was more secure, we had prosperity around the world, we had generationally low interest rates, and we had generationally low inflation. Under Joe Biden, everything is objectively worse. Here's what I wonder. I wonder whether Sherrod Brown is going to wear with honor his 99% voting record with Joe Biden.
And also, Moreno thanked Senator J.D. Vance for his support, as well as the voters that voted for him tonight, and his team, his staff, who are still here celebrating tonight this victory that they have gotten with the Moreno camp. And he's saying that this is a new opportunity for this new leadership in the Republican Party, guys. In Westlake, Ohio, Ashley Kirkland, WLWT News 5.
Ashley, despite this being a contentious, very contentious race, I understand that Moreno heard from both of his opponents tonight.
That's right, Cherie. He spoke to Matt Dolan shortly after the race was called, and he was able to talk about their conversation in his victory speech tonight. Now, a few moments ago, about an hour ago, I saw Frank LaRose posted on Twitter that he was also thanking his opponents, including Bernie Moreno, in this race. He says that their mission is the same, which is to retire Sherrod Brown in November.
All right. Ashley Kirkland live for us tonight. Ashley, thanks so much for all of your coverage. And you know, with November's matchup now set, U.S. Senator Sherrod Brown already sharing this statement with us here tonight.
The Democrat writing in part, quote, "The choice ahead of Ohio is clear. Bernie Moreno has spent his career and campaign putting himself first and would do the same if elected. Elections come down to whose side you're on, and I will always work for Ohio." And by the way, you can read his entire statement right now on our website, WLWT.com.
All right.